No, don't touch me. Don't touch me!
What the?
Where the is the HR department of this building?
Jesus, girl. Yep, that ain't how you scissor. You smell like shit. Welcome back to another episode of Nessie Bang Bang. I've had a lot of time to think about this game, and I got a little bit of a rant building for it. So if you are a strong lover of Resident Evil with a weak or sensitive constitution, you may want to skip this part because I might hurt your feelings. I got a lot to say. It's not nice. So let's get into it. So first of all, I get it. For some of you, this game was dropping at the same time your balls were, and like the only thing you masturbated to more was an AOL chat room. But objectively, there's so much in this game that doesn't make any fucking sense, and we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. I apologize. I'm looking down. I've got some notes. So first of all, y'all already know I think Leon's a little bitch. I think he's a little bitch. He run like a little bitch. And I'm gonna go so far as to say that I don't think he's a very good cop. I mean, I know he's a rookie and you can argue that, but just logically, the shit he does doesn't make any fucking sense. No matter how many times he says, "Oh, yes sir, Lieutenant," to Marvin, he's a bad fucking cop. He's not good at following directions, or he wouldn't even fucking be here at all, because the last orders he received were to not come here. And he lost contact with them, but the last thing they said was, "Don't fucking come here." And he went there anyway, because it's obviously a modern world where they have TVs and shit. So you gonna tell me that, like, nobody was covering a fucking outbreak in Raccoon City? Nobody was covering the explosions, the barricades, the people running wild, the hospitals overflowing, the infrastructure fucking collapsing? Nobody was talking about on the news? He wasn't like, "Gee whiz, maybe I should put in another call. Maybe somebody else knows what's going on." That's so weird. No, there'd be people fucking reporting on this and talking about it. I understand that his moveset is A, a limitation of the time in which this game was initially released, and B, a method by which they can prolong the spooky and keep it spooky, right? Like if you were a, I don't know, MMA expert, then it would be less scary because you wouldn't feel as powerless against the zombies. And I don't care objectively, it sucks. Because I don't know what his plan was in even coming here, but can we talk? He didn't show up with anything. He's a rookie cop who was told to stay where the fuck he was, and he didn't listen. He drove in even after the gas station thing, and he shows up and is on his way to Raccoon City with no knife, no gun, apparently no combat skills of any type. He can't actually run. He can't, he doesn't have a clue. He doesn't have a plan. Can't even jump out a fucking window, throw a punch, or land a kick. But help is on the way, dearie! And maybe that's just part of the Raccoon City PD training plan, because none of them seem to have any sense at all. Not only have they all gotten themselves killed, but their barricades don't seem to do a thing to actually keep the zombies out. And when you look at where those barricades are placed, from a actual stopping things from getting through to the main rooms where they were huddled, no logic. But what they are there to do is ruin and inconvenience my fucking scaredy ass life. That's what they're there for. It would make more sense if I were a civilian. It would make more sense if I were a civilian and I just wandered in off the street, like, maybe somebody at the police department can help me. I've always depended on the kindness of strangers. Then I would understand why I run like a middle-aged, late-aged adult, geriatric, like I had a former sports injury and I can't put too much weight on my ankles. Then I would understand, but presumably he's already gone through basic and he's come out with fuck all. So that's what I have to say about that. And because Leon chose to come here, we get to spend the next 20 hours in a high-stakes escape room. And he just accepts it. The character's not like, "Gee whiz, man, some of this shit's weird." Nope. Instead, he's just like, "Ruh-roh, there's a bloody notebook. Let's get some Scooby snacks and make this mystery history." If I was Leon and I showed up I would soccer mom run my ass right back out the front door. I'd jump out a window. There's plenty of broken ones. But the fact that he just assimilates into this thing where he's like, I have to go find the medallions and the special keys and unlock this shit instead of just leaving is banana pants. He's one person. The likelihood of him making a difference, big scale, not high. Not high, especially as somebody with no weapon, no ability to, like, hand-to-hand combat shit. Like, everybody's fucking dead. Everybody's dead. Marvin's almost dead. And just so we're clear, we all know he gonna die and we're gonna have to come back in that room and shoot him at some point, right? And that's gonna be sad. This building makes no look at me in my fucking dead little eyes. This building makes no sense. I don't give a shit if there's a pamphlet that says it used to be a museum. The shit going down in this building would not be normal for the average museum. Just like haphazardly, some doors have playing card decor on them and require special keys. What museum does that make sense for? They're not even all together. It's not even, so far, I don't know, maybe there's like diamonds and hearts too, but right now we've only seen clubs and spades. Like, why would there only be 2 of the suits in there haphazardly through the room? The statue? Maybe. Maybe I can get behind the statue. But the hidden tunnel underneath? Is it a castle? Is it a castle? When was the last time you went to a museum and they had like hidden passages under sewers or some shit? Never. That's not a thing. Maybe it does. I don't know. Somebody out there probably gonna drop me a link to like the one museum or something built in the 1700s or some shit that has a statue that opens to a sewer path. I don't care. It's not normal. You're not going to convince me otherwise. You might convince me otherwise. I don't think you're going to convince me otherwise. It's not like they just moved in and made it the precinct. Or the police department or whatever. It's not like they just moved in. Like, they are not in a state of undress. They have not just moved in. By the way that they've settled into all this shit, they've been here a long time and they've had time to solve these mysteries. But, like, nobody knows about the tunnel except for Elliot, who just happens to figure it out right now in the middle of this shit and leave a notebook. Like, what? What are some of these doors still locked with special keys? If you were a real police department, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that because you have to respond to emergency shit. You can't be in a situation where there's only one key to a quarter of your building and you're just like, aw, shucks, Fred left the key upstairs again. He must have misplaced it. Whatever. Like, we just can't get in there now. Oh, damn, that's where we kept the evidence. Like, that's not a thing. You've got TVs. You've got computers. You've got rocket launchers, presumably, because no Resident Evil is complete without them. Like, you telling me you have a rocket launcher and you have a locksmith? That's bullshit. It would have been rekeyed by now. There would be more than one key. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. I don't care. And I get, and maybe that is just a commentary about how shitty this police department is, and it feeds right back into my earlier point that nobody was like, maybe we should get some spare keys made. What do you think? They're too busy hiding the keys from the keypad to the lockers. Oh, we're putting locks on the desk. Yuck, yuck, we're just big old jokesters down at Raccoon City. And now they're fucking dead. Look what it got them. It doesn't make sense. And it breaks me a little bit because on the one hand, you have these super high, they're like, and I know part of this is because it was like redone and the graphics got an overhaul and stuff, but like, they've made the stakes really real and really heavy. And, they're like, oh, look at this guy. Look at his neck being ripped out. Oh, everything's so real and gruesome. But also, did you hit F sharp on the piano? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ah! What? I know there's not a piano in this one, or we haven't seen one yet, but if you juggle the picture frames, looky there. What's behind the door? Yay. Like, what? The contrast of ridiculous, nonsensical puzzles to the stakes of the game are just so at odds that I cannot get my head around it. And my last thing that I'm gonna bitch about before we get into it, why the fuck Is the save point a typewriter? I get it in the first one. I get it. It's in police department. They have CCTV. Why do they have typewriters sitting around? Like, oh, hold on. Clickety, clickety, clickety.
Dear diary, today my dick got bit by a zombie and it was scary. Thankfully I had an herb.
Like, what are we doing on a typewriter? What are we doing? I know it was an artifact from the prior game, but it objectively does not make sense here. Like, a lot of these puzzles, they don't make sense for the setting, for the stakes. I know time is part of setting, but for the time and location, it doesn't make sense. And your pamphlet does not convince me that it does. I don't know. Maybe there's some, like, secret clue in the nasty shower or whatever that we haven't come across. It's going to be like, oh, here's why it makes sense, but they are not selling me yet. They're not. It doesn't make sense. It's stupid. But the horror is horror-ing, and it is scary, and I don't really like it. And if you are out there holding your breath waiting for me to play like a dozen more scary games, don't, because you're going to die. I don't know. I'm going to do my best to push through this game, but at the end of it, like where I'm at right now, I don't see myself playing the rest of these. So far, that's all the shit that I think is objectively. I don't want to hear about your feelings. I don't want to hear about what it did for the genre. All of those things may be true. Stripping that away and objectively looking at this as a standalone game and piece of art, the logic, the lack of logic, the broken logic, it makes no sense. Fight me. Let's go. Maybe I can like rage myself into not being such a puss, but I doubt it. Oh wait, it's waiting on me to do a thing.
Dear diary, I run like a bitch.
He run like... No, don't say that. He run like he got a dick up his ass. I don't know, like he trying to hold in a plug or something. Discard. Ooh, I don't like that. I know it says I'm done with it. I know it just told me. I don't like it. It feels so final. Is that the librarian? And that's another, you know what, I'm not done. And that's another thing. I don't like the zombie thing. I don't like that they're alive, then they died, then they're undead because they come back to life, and then you shoot them, and then they die again, but they're undead, so they reanimate and they're alive again, but then you kill them again, and then they're dead. What the fuck? That don't make no sense. Hey, this was the book in that picture we developed. Don't get up. That's probably a waste of a bullet. Or is it? I hear you. See? I done killed that bitch. Oh shit, that was a bad shot. Where you going? She's still... What the? Jesus, girl. Yep, that ain't how you scissor. Oops. I swear I still hear people breathing. I don't like this shit. No, look! What? Y'all heard it, right?
No! No!
Oh, that was a bad shot. There's somebody else. I can hear him.
Shit.
I don't like it! We're gonna die. Bro, your face up. God damn it! I know I wasted the one bullet, but... Is that your one freebie? I hear you bitches. God damn it, why y'all tell me to play this game? Y'all hear that, right? I hear it. What? A third time? How many times they gonna get up? That's bullshit. Why y'all tell me to play this fucking game? There better be bunnies in the next one.
Just
Fucking bunnies, you hear me? Are you getting up?
Oh shit.
Asshole! We are out of bullets, kids. This is bad. I don't have an answer here. I'm gonna have to go combine some gunpowder. I don't know if he can open that door. It takes too many goddamn bullets to put these bitches down. Bullshit. I don't know what's gonna happen when we run out of this 15. We're gonna be up shit creek, I guess. The knife's a pussy just like him. Now that should have hit him, I feel like. What the f? You better not get up. Please, God, let it be ammo. Praise be. It take too many bullets. Y'all best quit moving. I ain't playing with y'all. Yes! Knife, take me home! That's a bitch move! At least my health is fine.
Cause I can't jump. I can't jump cause I'm a bitch.
They really trying to hide that door over there, ain't they? Mm-mm. Nope. That silence makes me uncomfortable. Just so we're clear. Like that. Right? He just sitting here like, this is normal. Let's go write in our diary. You gonna get it? You nasty bitch. Everything in here is sus. I don't like this. That's a big ass room. Yeah! Wow, so somebody's a big old fucking crazy pants. Oh, so this is the result of their handiwork. Ooh, jumping at my own shadow. Consider this a gift for anyone still unfortunate enough to be alive. Look for the ones that look like they were skinned alive. Lickers? Blind as bat, but their hearing makes up for it. Creep around them. So I was expecting one to be at the end of the hall. Ooh, taking our ass back through here. That's what I know. I don't like walking under him. I feel like he gonna jump eventually. It's a shame they don't teach cadets to jump! Good, I love that noise. That's f***ing perfect. The ruby that captivated Edward the Black Prince. That's more terrible than Caligula. We have tales to prove it. Cool. I don't know what the fuck any of that means. Hey. They gave us that magazine. And they're like, gee willikers, mister. That shit there be evil. By the way, here's a key card to go get a shotgun. Kind of feel like we should go get the goddamn shotgun, even if my slots are running low. The West office is a quicker path. As long as everything's dead. Hey, they're not all dead! Mind your business! I don't think he should be able to fucking grabbed me over a banister. That was bullshit. Fucking bitch. Die. Again. That's bullshit.
I'm in danger.
Yes. So that was bad. That's about what I expected. I don't like this game. Oh.
Hey! Leon?
Claire! Hold on! I'll be right there!
Okay.
He ain't dead. That's bad.
Claire! It's so nice to see you.
Dude, open the
How you
door.
That helicopter just came out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
I'm in one piece.
I'm guessing
I was kidding about us
you get
hooking
one
up.
of those
Open the fucking door.
rockets?
Unfortunately, no. But how are you
Does it
doing?
need a key?
You know, just surviving.
That's good.
Yeah.
Any luck with your brother?
No, not yet.
Claire, don't lose hope. I'm sure we're gonna find him. Damn it. You know what that means?
Yeah. Dinner time.
Claire, I think you should go.
Don't worry about me, Leon. You take care of yourself.
Claire, you need to go. Now!
Girl, you need to climb that fence
Okay.
now.
Let's get through this. Both of us.
Marvin, I've got a situation here. I'm surrounded by zombies. Marvin, do you copy? Marvin! Damn it.
Is it dead?
It smells like it's done. You smell like shit. Guess we should go check on Marvin. Do we get to kill him now?
Still alive. Jesus.
Whoa! You can open doors now?
No, don't touch me. Don't touch me!
What the?
Where the f is the HR department of this building? Stop touching me!
Me too! Stop touching me! Give me my damn busted ass knife back. Oh, it was a shadow. I thought somebody was getting up. About had it with that. That doesn't sound good. That's bad.
No. No. Nope.
What the fuck?
Nope. I said no.
That's bad. Ah, shit! Where did my knife go? Ugh! Your booty hole! Mind your goddamn business! Stop trying to touch me! Well, Maybe I'll feel better about it if I just pretend I never had it. That's just open now. I hope that means that shit ain't gonna just start pouring into the center there. I am still being a pussy about this statue. I know I'm supposed to put the book there, but it said there was evil, and I'm inclined to believe it based on what's going on. We're gonna have to go through the shower room, which I don't know why my flippers is tingling. Like, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. I feel like there's something bad waiting there. I mean, there's shit that's awful waiting everywhere. It feels like a trap. It feels like they're trying to, like, corral you through there. So, evil fucking Jewel or creepy soapy ball zombies. Like, one of the two next time. And with that, homies, I'm gonna call it there, and I will see you next time. Peace.